Alright guys, welcome back to another Golf and Grass course vlog. Today we have an exciting one. We're a guest at Turner Hill, and it's a course that I've been wanting to play for a while now. It's been on one of those bucket list courses to play in Massachusetts. It's one of the top 10 best private courses in the US. It's over 7,000 yards. It's tied for definitely one of my favorite courses here in Massachusetts. It just has that moment when you drive up to the property, you just know that you're in for something special when you get up to the mansion and on the first tee. This course was just phenomenal for me. We only had time to play the front 9, but let's get right into it, guys. All right, hole number one of the best starting holes I've played in a long time. 435 yards, par 4, not too much trouble left hand side here. Just wanted to cut this one out into the fairway, but I pulled it double cross. I'm not sure what happened, but I heard it bang around in the trees a little bit and found myself in the right hand rough. 46 degree in hand, 147 yards. I knew that this ball was below my feet, so I had to play it out toward the right side bunker in here and let it fade towards the hole, but cut across this one way more than I wanted to. I ended up in the back left fringe. Now, as you can see, they just aerated, I think, last week, so you have to catch these clean because it gets very soft around the fringe area with the aeration holes, and just hit this one a little bit too hard and ended up on the left side. Not too much to this putt here. Didn't see much break. I'm sorry that you guys can't see the hole here, but it was a pretty straight putt. Good stroke on it for the first stroke of the day and knocked it dead center, and we'll move on to hole number 2, guys. Another very nice tee shot here. We have an elevated tee to a par 5, kind of a dog leg right here. You're safe if you punched out in the middle, of course, but I just wanted to kind of play it out to the bunkers and see what I could do with it here. In just a very poor swing, cut across it. It was more of a block cut. Not really sure what this ball was, but it didn't go in any troubles. We were just over the bunker. I forgot to record my second shot, but it was just a 6-iron punch up here to 132 yards. This ball was sitting high in the grass. My club went right underneath this one. I barely even hit the ball. Fluffed it up here. Luckily, there was no water in this little creek, but 58 degree, under 100 yards. I had a really good lie here. As you can see, this ball sitting up in this heavy, thick rough and just kind of flopped it up there. I thought that this ball was going to travel farther than it did. But we have a little downhill putt here. Wasn't too sure how to hit this putt. Granted that the greens were punched about a week or so ago, so I knew they were going to be a little bit slower than normal, but we'll lag one up there. We have about a 3-footer left here. We'll tap it in and we'll move on. All right, I thought this was a blind tee shot here, but it was a dog leg right. I didn't really know what to hit off this tee. I shot the bunker on the left-hand side. It was about 200 yards, so I took a 6-iron out, see if I could put something out there and play, and I just cut right across this one into the left-hand side rough here. It wasn't my best tee shot. I think if I knew this hole in advance, I would have played it more along the right-hand side, maybe try and draw something around the corner and get closer to the pin. But 6-iron in hand, 194 yards. Held on to this shot a little bit longer than I wanted to. Ended up on the cart path. I had to take a drop here because I didn't want to play off the cart path. And a little note for these shots here. So my thought process behind this is always just try and get it on the green. Even if it goes deep, I just want to be putting. I don't want to leave this shot short and end up in the trap. So I just want to eliminate the big numbers. I know I went past the flag here, but we'll take a chance for par. This putt looks good the entire way and just slid by the right-hand side of the cup. Not too much coming back. I didn't see much break as the ball went by the hole, so we'll just tap it in and move on. Another really nice hole. I'm very impressed with this course so far. Luckily, there was no one really around me out here, so I kind of had this place to myself. 201 yard, par 3 up the hill. I think this is the longest par 3 in the course. Took a 6-iron. I probably should have played a 5, maybe even a choke down to 4, but like we saw in the first hole, they aerated the fringe, and I knew I had to catch this one clean as well. Otherwise, my club was just kind of dig in there and I wasn't going to get much spin on it. And that's exactly what happened here. I kind of hit the backside of this hill and it just shot away from me. So we have a par putt here. I didn't see too much break. After the hole, it kind of breaks to the left-hand side here, so I just put a good pace on it. Another good stroke, and we knocked it in for par. I'm really happy I made that putt. It could have turned into a disastrous couple holes for me here. All right, another very good tee shot here. We have a 5-iron, 413 yards. Feeling good after that last par putt. I tried to get a lot out of this one, and I just cut across this ball and left myself a tough shot in this heavy left-hand side rough. Long way from the pin again. We have a 6-iron in hand, 206 yards. You can see these big bunkers in the front of the green, so I just try to hold on to one on the right-hand side here. And just like the third hole, I kind of held on to it a little bit too long. It's more of a low pull into this right-hand rough here. It's a pretty steep hill. The ball was buried, so I just tried to chop something up there. It came out pretty nice, but I didn't get as much roll as I wanted to out of it and left myself a tricky little putt. I had to go over a ridge, and I didn't really know how to judge the speed here. I didn't know how fast they were going to roll, and man, did I blow this putt by. I don't know if it caught speed. I don't know what was going on, but it was a pretty bad putt. So we got a par putt coming back here. I didn't see much in this one. I thought I hit it well. just kind of caught the left-hand edge and missed the tap in, but we're going to go ahead and give that putt to myself. All right, sixth hole here, par 3. This is a good hole to get one back. It's a short par 3, 129 yards, 52 degree. This was the perfect yardage for my club. As soon as I hit this one, I thought it was going to be really close to the hole, to be honest. I think I just caught it a little bit heavy, so it stayed short. But you can see the size of this divot. Sorry, ground screw. I tried to replace it as best as I could, but that was a big one. So not too much to this putt here. Another one straight up the hill. I thought it was on line the entire way. I must have just pulled it or something like that, because I put a good stroke on this one. But we'll tap in for par and move on to the next hole. Hopefully we can gain another stroke here. Hole number 7, short par 4, plenty of room out there on the left-hand, right-hand side. I had a 3-iron. I probably could have hit a 3-wood or a driver with the amount of room out there, but I really tried to go after this one, and I just cut across it. Not too pleased with the shot, although it ended up in the fairway. It is a massive fairway. 46th degree in my hand. I knew that this club could get me around 150, 155, and I caught this one good, so kind of tracked it down. I was heading right towards the flag. Another big divot, ground screw. I apologize again. That's a beaver tail for you. Anyway, shout out to Vice Pro right here, guys. This ball landed past the flag a couple feet and spun right back. So we have a nice easy putt to come up the hill here for a birdie. Let's see what we can do. All right, that's center of the cup. We got a stroke back heading into the 8th hole. All right, another slight dogleg right. Another short par 4, 363 yards. I hit a 3-iron. Same exact swing as the last hole. Tried to get a lot on it, and man, I just hit a high cut across the ball, fade. This Vice ball that I'm hitting right now is not too pleased with me, but 150 yards, 46 degree in the rough. I didn't know if I was going to catch a flyer out of here, but this ball just kind of got in the air, and as soon as it got in the air, it just dropped straight down on the front of the green. Long putt here. Had to go up and over this little hill. I thought that it had good speed on it until it got about 3/4 of the way, and then man, this ball just shot so far out, I missed the whole camera angle and just missed it to the left-hand side. Wasn't too pleased on the first putt, so a little rattle for the second one. This hole and the next hole is one of the 2 most pleasing holes tee to green that I think I have ever played. It's a par 5 up the hill. I have a 3-iron in hand. You have multiple options off the tee here. You could hit a driver and get it over those bunkers, but I just decided to play safe here and see if I can get something out there. And again, 3 holes in a row, I just hit a huge slice off the tee box. I'm not sure what was going on today. Had a 5-iron in hand here. I knew I couldn't reach the green. We were about 280 out, so I just wanted to punch something up there and get a wedge in my hand. But man, I hit way behind this ball. Got some dirt splattered on the face, but 154 yards, 9-iron. I hit this one very well. It was a nice high fade. I thought I was going to hit the right side and kind of dribble down towards the hole here, but we have a birdie putt, and I think if I hit it, I had it, but we'll tap in for par and move on to the next hole. Guys, take a look at this hole, the 10th hole here. I just had to stop and just take a moment to take this all in here. Turner, I appreciate you guys letting me come out here and make this video. This is a phenomenal course. We have a downhill par 3 of the 10th hole. You can see the 17th green there out to the right in the Mansion Clubhouse. This course just was absolutely beautiful. I think it's going to be tied, if not take over the #1 spot for me. It's just a beautiful course. Everywhere you look around, it's manicured phenomenally. The ground screw does a really good job. Everybody that I met in the pro shop was extremely nice. So Turner, thank you for having me. This course is really nice. I hope I can come back and play the back 9 for you guys. But thanks for watching, guys. Let me know in the comments if you want me to play any other courses around the Northeast area. This is a course, like I said, I've been wanting to play for a really long time. So thank you, Turner, for having me out. And until next time, guys, thank you.